Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. It's beautiful Gracie here with a cute face, and I'm just here with my bonnets and my singlets. We're not going to school now, so you bathe in the morning or just wake up in the morning and you just find yourself in your nightie throughout the day because you're not going anywhere. So today I'm going to be taking us on the road travel to make oha soup. Somebody will ask, so an Akwa Ibomite can make oha soup? Well, we'll find out today. So, how are you guys doing? Hope you're good. Hope this naira scarcity is not touching you that much. But anyway, let's get right into today's video. So, first of all, I'm going to be prepping my ingredients. So today I'm just using just Otoroko and basically doing a budget friendly soup, just what a student, any student, any basic student can afford. So I'm going to be using the Oporoko, some people call it stockfish. In our language, they call it Eporoko. So I'm going to be using Achi for the thickening since it's just a small soup. I didn't want to get edesha, though you can use ede for oha soup. So I got achi, and I'm not going to be using oil since it's a small soup. So I'm going to be dissolving it in oil. So you see how I do it. And then we have our oha leaf, fresh leaves, very fresh, very tender. Like I can just tear it off with without stress. So this is fufu. I bought fufu because I really enjoy this meal with fufu a lot. Gary no dey too go well. If you know, you know now. So I had to get fufu. So then I'm going to be prepping crayfish, prepping um fresh pepper. Yeah, I still have fresh pepper here. So I'll prep fresh pepper and crayfish. So just come with me and see how I'm going to be preparing it, okay? So guys, I'm going to be first washing the okporoko. Then I'm going to boil it. So assuming I want to add fish or meat, I would have parboiled the meat and fish, then boil the okporoko separate because why I usually boil the okporoko separately is that I don't know what preservatives they put to make it stay this long without spoiling. And I, we've heard of cases of sniper and all of that. So I usually boil it first. Then when this what I'm adding now, when it boils, it's just for me to leave it out. Then use the cooked oporoko. I don't just throw the oporoko inside my soup like that. I usually boil it so that just in case all these people selling, they might use sniper, they might use any other harmful stuff to preserve it and to our detriment. So I usually boil it for some time. I just add water up to the level of the oporoko. I hope you're seeing. Just add water up to the level of the oporoko and then I'm going to boil. So I'm going to let it boil for some time. So I have to cover my pot. So guys, I'm going to be adding crayfish. I'm done pounding the pepper. I'm going to add plenty because anybody that knows anybody from Akwa Ibom will know that we love crayfish like that, like mad. So guys, Boroko has boiled. So I'm just going to quickly sieve out the water and then continue prepping. So the next thing I'm going to prep is the achi. Usually, I told you I'm supposed to dissolve it in oil. So I'm going to be seeing how I do. Okay. So guys, I want to dissolve the achi in oil now because usually when making this or has to, I usually have a little bit of lump. So I had to ask an Igbo person, and so the person was like, "Oh, I should try using oil to dissolve my achi instead." So now that's why what I'm doing. So let's see. This is not much, so I'm not going to use plenty. I think this should do the trick. Then I've already shaped my oil. So let's see. So it came out fine. Oh. Just like ogbono. Don't worry, the next cooking video might be ogbono or afang soup. So I don't know. I think I should add one more because the leaf is quite plenty sharp. So even if I don't finish it, I'll share it out. So this is how it's supposed to look with oil. So I think that oil is enough. I don't want it to be too much. So guys, Let's now start the cooking proper. Everything is ready. The crayfish is ready. The fish and the pepper, I pounded it together. The vegetable is ready. That the oha leaf is ready, and now our thickener is ready. So let's get right into this. So guys, this is me adding water to the already cooked stock. This time around, this is what I'm going to be using to cook the soup. So I'm going to be adding salt to taste, and then after the salt, I'm going to add some seasoning cubes. I actually used 2 cubes because it's a very small soup, so don't want it to start testing salt. So I'm using no to just these 2 cubes, these 2 in 1 cubes is what I'm going to be using. And so I'll just open it, and guys, these cubes are really strong, really hard. You can see the time it's even taking me to just break one cube. Oh, 1 cube. There's God. Now on to the next one, onto the second cube. It was really hard. I even had second thoughts of like pounding it, but I said it's not that bad, sha. At least it has reduced. Unlike that Hamatan time. So just finished breaking it, and then I discovered that the water wasn't, you know, watering. So I needed to add a little water, mm, but I had to turn it first to check. So after checking, I added my crayfish and pepper, then turned it, then added a little more water because I wasn't really feeling that quantity of water. So I covered my pot and allowed it to boil. And then just allowing it, take its time to boil well. Then it's boiling now. So it's time for me to add our achi. I already dissolved the achi in oil so that I won't have lumps, unlike my last experience before I had this suggestion from an Igbo person. So this is time I add my already dissolved achi in the boiling, you know, the boiling water that contains the okporoko, salt, seasoning cubes, and crayfish and pepper. So now it's boiling, and I was so happy. I didn't see any lump. I didn't even see a tiny lump. I was so happy because normally at this point I would start seeing lump when it's boiling, and it's always annoying. I was like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? So this is me just checking to be sure, and it worked. So from now on, I'll just be dissolving my achi in oil to get that, smooth liquid without bumps, without obstacles. So it was time for me to add, it's now time for me to add my leaf, my oral leaf. How do you people pronounce it in your side? Some people pronounce it aura, some people pronounce it oha. So like, I don't know, please tell me the difference. I just learned this soup sha because I found out that some people pronounce it oha and ora, ufora.
and then some people say oha soup. So I don't really know, but I think it's spelled OHA, something like that. So, but just let me know what how it is pronounced. Is it aura, like just the R being pronounced, or the H is being pronounced? So I'm still adding all my leaves. My leaf then had to turn. Now the thickness is now thickening. And I was like, well. And Somachi won't stick, That's another experience I had. Bad experience I had with Somachi. Somachi won't stick it. And on top of that, it will still be having a lot of lumps. So this one was actually very, very thick. I had to add water again. Because like in my mind I was like, no, look on the eat akpo with akpo now. So I had to add water so that it will be free. Although my kettle wanted to now fall, my kettle cover wanted to fall, but I quickly held it. Then added the water. So this is me checking if it's actually free enough. Then now I think that's okay for now. So I had to turn it very well because before you know now it will start burning. That's actually for you. So I have to turn everything so that it'll not be like one side is only cooking and the other side is. So I had to add the remaining um crayfish and pepper. Then I'm going to still test it to be sure that everything is coming together. So I still had to add a little salt just because of that water I added, so that I don't lose the taste. So now I'm going to turn it and probably test it so that I'll know which ingredient is deficient and which one is too much, or just how to work around it. So I had to test it to be sure, and it was perfect. Perfecto. So I had to turn it very well, and I served myself. Soup is ready, budget friendly. You don't need to break a bank to enjoy that oha soup you've been craving. Use okporoko and you'll be good. And so I ate mine with akpu. My people call it fufu. Igbo people call it akpu. What is it called in your language? You can put it in the comment section. And this, like, I was just enjoying this soup. This soup was sweet, sweet. I even had to show my face so that you will see. Like, it was just.
So guys, thank you for watching, for sticking with me while I make this budget friendly oha soup. See you guys in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share to your family and friends. Okay, thank you, and see you next time. Bye.